Shows the peak body for New South Wales taxi industry is calling for the state government to bring in stronger penalties for drivers who overcharge passengers for more. Our reporter Max Tillman joins us now from Sydney. Good morning to you, Max. What details can you bring us?
Catherine, well, there's no greater expression of love for Sydney-siders than asking someone how much they paid for a cab from the airport. But the New South Wales Taxi Council is now calling on the Minns government to crack down harder on what they're describing as rogue cabbies. Now, back in December of last year, the Minns government introduced what's effectively a 2 strikes and you're out rule for cabbies who were overcharging, as well as a number of other offences that include negotiating a fare and refusing to pick up a fare due to a short distance. But the New South Wales Taxi Council says that just simply isn't enough to stop rogue cab drivers from breaking the rules. But of course, it's all about the fares themselves, the good punters. We've been here at Sydney Airport this morning, which is effectively one of the best places to be a cab driver in all of New South Wales. We were talking to people who were making their way to the cab stand this morning, particularly about whether they agree with the Taxi Council as to whether or not there needs to be a firmer crackdown on these rogue cab drivers. Let's take a quick listen to what they had to tell us.
Well, from Sydney Airport to home, it's $100 and something. By cab Uber, it's about $34.
Well, it's ripping people off unnecessarily. It's not fair.
I don't know if the cab companies or the taxi drivers would agree with me, but I think that overcharging is not polite.
Now, the Taxi Council are not only asking for this firmer crackdown, particularly on overcharging, they're also asking to triple the fine for first-time offenders. Now, as this all happens, there's been more than 9,000 complaints since 2022, all the way across New South Wales, for cab drivers overcharging.
Honestly, Max, I think the number of people who don't even bother complaining because they don't have the time, you could double that. Next time I go to Sydney, you're going to pick me up, right? No more cabs.
And I will overcharge.
Oh, Max Tillman, he got me there, James. He's probably more expensive than a cab at Sydney Airport, Max Tillman.
Good on you, Max. Keep Catherine on her toes. That's what we need.